Hello everyone, it's Tricia here. Welcome to your exclusive tutorials for the free projects included in your Smith's Creative Crafting Kit. So in the kit, you will see there is a share of the papers, there's cardstock in there. I've enclosed 2 or 3 note cards and envelopes, a share of the embellishments that go with this suite, and then there's additional ones that I put in a share of the gorgeous satin ribbons and some twine. So this is your crafting kit. If you upgraded, and because this is a masterfully made suite, if you upgraded, you will have received the gorgeously made stamp set and the gorgeously made dies. So let me see, this is what the gorgeously made dies look like. So they're absolutely beautiful. Okie doke. So let's pop that aside. Now you will get your free projects as this is, and the first project is a little handmade paper clip embellishment, and then we have a little card here. Okay, so I have mine, let me see now, I have mine here. Now I just need to grab Night of Navy, one of my favourite blues, because I'm going to use Night of Navy. Right, so let's do this, folks. Thank you so much for purchasing the kit. Really, really appreciate it. Right, okay, let's do the first little project. And the whole point of these free projects is just to get you playing with the goods. This is like extra freebies that I've sent you. It's not taken away from anything in your kit or anything. And it's just to hopefully get you to craft. And I would recommend, please don't just cast aside your creative crafting kit. Keep it out, make some more cards, make some more projects, whatever your little heart desires. So let's do this. Now, you've probably seen me making paperclip embellishments lots, but it's always a good thing to try and make. I know some of you maybe haven't tried it yet. So all I'm going to do is put some of the dimensionals around this area, okay? So remove the backings, pop them to the side. Okay. So I've already punched out or die cut out all the relevant bits that you need. So place it, you want 2 foam pads inside of your gorgeous little circular piece here. Now I'm going to have to move it because I forgot that this is a smaller circle. So I need to make sure that I am not overlapping anything. Right, so let's just pop that on and that will stay in place like so. You can use tape or anything that you like as well. Okay, now I did punch out these gorgeous little additions just in white. So we're going to pop everything together now. And like I say, it's just an idea. There's a little punch section here. Now I'm going to get my Night of Navy pads. I'm going to open up my stamp set. I haven't even used this yet. So I think the sentiment I will use, because you'll see this little die cut label. This is from the coordinating dies that comes with it. Let me see now. I think I'll stamp "You're a Great Friend." Let's do that. And remember, if you stamp squint, there's always the other side of the paper. So we're just going to lift that up. Okay, make sure it's the right way round. And I'm going to place and stamp on our little label. Ta-da! You're a great friend. Now this is gorgeous. Now these little clips are good for popping in your catalogues or things like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I am going to glue on these little bits. So let's get some wet glue. Now you don't need to follow the way I've done it completely. It's entirely up to you. You can add on to this by inking up these little flourishes things here. What are they called? pop that on there. Okay, I'm going to use a dimensional to pop this on. You're probably thinking, what is that little bit for? It's just all to show you the texture. Okay, we're going to pop this down here onto the bottom, tuck it under slightly. Again, it's just to show texture. And then this is going to go on top like so. So we need a wee bit wet glue here and then a dimensional on this side, okay? And it's really, really simple, really easy. And like I say, not everybody likes making things like this, but you know what? Go out your comfort zone, and there we have project number 1. How adorable is that? So that's a little paper clip. Okay, now if it's moving around a little bit, all you need to do is you can add another dimensional next to where your clip is, and it'll stop it moving around so much. So let me just do that just now. Pop that down, and then it's not moving as much. So that's project number 1. Now all I done was I just cut lots of elements out, threw them together, and I'm just going to make it up as I go today, because I think that's the best way to craft, isn't it? Now these are little note cards. They're already pre-scored. So this is project 2. All you need to do is burnish. Okay, now we've got this gorgeous paper. I thought I'd use one of the most beautifulest designs in the set to give to you for these 3 projects. We've got some die cuts. This is Pretty Peacock, one of the featured colours in this suite. There's also an envelope. We have this section here. We have this here, which is the little label. So I thought just for adding some layers, etc. So, yeah, you could just do what you like. Now, I am going to add a piece of this, because this is what you get in the dies. It's absolutely gorgeous. Great for scrapbooking or junk journaling, or there's so much you can do. So I have just decided there now to add a piece of this along the bottom of that little piece. Now, this was a little scrap piece that was excess, so it shows how you can use everything. Don't cast away your products. Okay, so there's that. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop this down. Now, if you have the stamp set, you can stamp on this. So what I'm going to do, I am going to use the background die, which is this one. But if you don't have the stamp set, if you didn't upgrade, that's fine. Use another stamp set or just leave it blank. All I'm going to do is stamp around the edges with this. And I'm going to do that in the gorgeous Night of Navy. Okay. Now, you might want to stamp off first. It's entirely up to you. But I'm not going to bother. So, I am just going to do this. And of course, that's upside down. You know what? But it doesn't actually matter, because I am just mishmashing it round. You can stamp off, etc. Now, that's probably looking very messy to you at the minute. However, when I put this on, you will just see a little bit of that. Now, I'm going to add a little bit more, actually, because I'm going to take it right up to the edges as much as I can. There we go. And you can see how you just chop and change as you go. So, oh, I like that. That's quite nice. You don't need to use this front if you want. If you don't want, you could use the reverse. So I'm just adding on the little layer there. Now, it is directional, so make sure your card is opening the right way. There is enough cardstock in the actual kit to make lots of cards. There's 6 sheets, so potentially 12 cards if you're using C6 size. Okay, now what we are going to do, this can be cut down. Obviously, we don't want to cover up too much of this beautiful design. So what I'm going to do is, I think I've already said that, you could do it reverse. I'm just going to glue it on. Of course, use your little ribbons that's in your kit, your creative crafting kit as well. Okay, so that's going to go on there. We're going to have a sentiment on here, and then we're going to decide what to do with these bits. Okay, now these can be cut down and tucked under this, because it's not glued right to the edge. There's also little mini dimensionals in there as well. Right, let's, shall we do another sentiment? Shall we do thank you? Let's do thank you. Now, unfortunately, I haven't put on my cling stickers yet, but that's absolutely fine. So this is the thank you one. Right, give me a little block. So we're going to ink that up, and we're just going to stamp it. Perfect. Absolutely gorgeous. Always clean my stamps off straight away. Okay, so, right. What we're going to do, we're going to add some elements here. Now, obviously, that is a bit big, and it's going to cover up quite a bit of our card. So, what you could do, and what I am going to do, is I am just going to trim it down. It was easily done. Just watch your little fingers. So that will go there, and it's not overlapping here. This can go on the top, and then we've got these bits as well that I'll add later. Now, a tip for if you're using delicate dies for a die cut such as this, you could use our double-sided adhesive sheets. I'm just going to place that on there. I'm only gluing on the bottom half because I want this to kind of have some movement. But the double-sided sheets are awesome. Right, now, time to put some dimensionals on our sentiment section. Please do leave feedback in the comments. And please do share photos of your projects once you've done them. I will be checking in on you all. So yeah, make sure you're crafting. Right, we're going to pop this one, oops, slightly to the side. Hang on, there's a little dimensional backing hiding there. Ta-da! How gorgeous is that? Now, this could go on top. I'm going to actually cut this up. So out of one die cut, you're going to be able to get many little elements. So let's just see. I think it's nice to have a pop of white randomly placed in your projects. There's one there. Let's pop one here. Whoops. Whoops, I'll just move that out the way there. Let's pop it there and make it look like one piece. And I think I'll put one out the bottom right hand side. What you can also do is you can stamp onto your envelope too if you like, but I'm not going to do that today. So there is our 2 finished projects. There's little excess pieces left. Pop them back in with your kit for your next project. Please don't cash the project aside. I'd love to see you continue with your crafting. It's such a beautiful suite this masterfully made, and the graphics in the papers are just stunning, folks. Thanks again for shopping with Smith's Crafted Creations. I hope you enjoy June 2023's Creative Crafting Kit. This video will be exclusive to you for the next few months, and then I shall put it as a live and share it with the rest of the viewers on here. Thank you so much, folks, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.